The following review of Slammiversary is scheduled for one fall. Introducing your host. He hails from South Carolina and he weighs in tonight at over 100 pounds. He is the leader of VSWville. Please help me welcome VSW. What's up, all you VSWville members? Your boy, VSW here. And today, during Monday Night Raw, I'm going to share with all of you my review of this year's Impact Wrestling Slammiversary event. It was so much fun to watch. It was so awesome. So with Raw on break right now, let's get right on to it. To get things started, we have the four-way match where the Bone Soldier, Taiji Ishimori, went up against the returning Johnny Impact, Petey Williams, and Phoenix. The good here is that Johnny Impact returned and won. The ugly is that nasty code breaker from P.T. Williams to Phoenix from the top rope. But it was a good match to start the show. Give it a 4 out of 5. Next, we got the Diamond, Tessa Blanchard, going up against Allie. The good here is that Tessa Blanchard won, and it was a fun match. The ugly is Tessa Blanchard landed that sick Hurricane Rana to Allie from the top rope and causing Allie to land head first on the mat. Ugh, that was sick. But that was a decent match. Give it a 3 out of 5. Next up, we got Eddie Edwards. The new Eddie Edwards taking on the Tommy Dreamer, the ECW Hardcore legend in the House of Hardcore match. The good here is that Eddie Edwards won, and it was an outstanding House of Hardcore match. The ugly is Tommy Dreamer slamming Eddie Edwards through not one, but 2 steel chairs. Give it a 4 out of 5, but his wife pretty much forced him to shake Tommy Dreamer's hand after the match. So what does this mean? I have to tune in to Impact and see. But next, right now, we got Matt Sydal, who defended the X Division title against the Machine, Brian Cage. The good here is that Brian Cage kept his unpinned and unsubmitted streak alive and is now the new face of the Impact X Division. The ugly is Matt Sydal went for a shooting star press on Brian Cage, but missed. But that was still a good match. I give it a 4 out of 5. Next, we got Su Yung, who defended the Knockouts Championship against Madison Rayne. The good here is that Su Yung retained, but it was after the match when Su Yung carried Madison Rayne out of the ring and stuffed her in the casket. First Rosemary, then Allie, and now Madison. And if you see me looking at the TV, it's because Raw is back on, where right now the B team are defending the Raw titles against the Leaders of Worlds. But back to the review. I got to stay focused. Give it a 3 out of 5. Next up, we got LAX taking on the OGs. The good here is that LAX won, and it was an incredible 51-50 street fight. The bad is that the OGs disrespected the tag titles by spray painting them and left with them, although they are not the tag team champions. But it was a good match, though. I give it a 4 out of 5. Next is my favorite match of the entire night. Pentagon Jr. versus Sami Callihan in the mask versus hair match. The good here is that Pentagon Jr. saved his mask and security made the Chris brothers watch as Pentagon Jr. shave Sami Callihan's head. I'm not a good promo cutter. I keep getting my words mixed up, but you know what I mean. Pentagon Jr. shaved Sami Callihan's head, and the security made the Chris brothers watch. Poor Sami. The ugly is Pentagon Jr. hammered Sami's head with the spikes and the baseball bat. Awesome match. 5 out of 5. Great match. Best match of the night. Hands down. Next, the main event where Austin Aries defended the Impact World Championship against Moose. The good here is that Double A retained. Well, that's the bad. But that's cool because 2018 is still the year of Moose. And he will be a world champion before his contract expires. The actual good is that it was a fun match. And my ugly is Moose throwing Double A in the crowd. And the Impact Wrestling show was narrated by Barry Scott. Very good. So overall, Slammiversary gets an 8 out of 10, with the best match being the mask versus hair match, and the worst match being Tessa Blanchard versus Allen. So ends my review of Slammiversary this year. 8 out of 10, it was a lot of fun. I enjoyed the heck out of it. But now, I got a question for you. While Monday Night Raw is on, I got a question. What you gonna do when VSWville runs wild on you, brother? Ah!